I can swear, I can joke. I see what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys, and you see me holding up my middle finger to the world. Like your ribbons and your pearls. Cause I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture. I'm a daughter and a sister. Sometimes it's hard for me to show that I'm more than just a rumor or a song on your computer. There's more to me than people know. Some days I'm broke, some days I'm rich, some days I'm nice, some days I can be a bitch. Some days I'm strong, some days I quit. I don't let it show, but I've been through some shit. I can swear, I can joke. I see what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys, and you see me holding up my middle finger to the world. Like your ribbons and your pearls. Cause I'm not just a pretty girl.
What's going on, mi gente? My name is Brian, also known as That Journaling Guy. Welcome to my new journaling channel, which I'm super excited about. And this is the first video. This is November's plan with me. I know I'm late. You don't have to remind me. But I really like how my layouts. I really like how my layouts have been coming. Why am I saying it like that? I really like how my layouts have been coming out lately. Like, I didn't post anything in October because honestly, I didn't do too much. I set it up, but I really didn't find the time to use my bullet journal. So I kind of used the same layout for November, and I'm loving how it turned out. Hopefully you guys like the time lapse of me drawing this geometric tree. I know I wanted to do something like this. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So fall, leaves, you know, you get it. You get the leaves because they're fall. Okay. So I have my calendar set up. Oh, by the way, if you guys should let me know if you guys liked my July setup, where I had 2 pages and I had a big circle in the middle. It kind of looked like this, and I think I'm gonna go back to those just because I enjoyed like having a setup like that. But yeah, I don't know yet. I might switch back and forth. I like these single page layouts because they don't take up as much space, but I like having the ability to use both pages. So yeah, I went for the geometric tree and kind of like a cliff vibe. I don't know if I should have like shadowed it in or something like that, but regardless, I have my 4 main trackers, I guess you could say. No, they're not trackers. What are they? I guess I have my 4 main elements on my cover page. I have the calendar, my goals, my Instagram tracker, and my YouTube tracker. On Instagram, I love you guys. You guys have been awesome on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 1,350 for the month. And then my goals, I'm trying to lose 5 pounds. I'm trying to run at least 20 times this month, post 5 YouTube videos on this channel and on my other channel, and save a little bit of money. But the 5 pounds, I'm working towards reaching my goal weight of 180 pounds, and I'm talking more about that on my other YouTube channel, so this is kind of important for me. Now this setup I love because, like I put it on my Instagram, this is supposed to be kind of like a central hub. You know, I don't have to keep flipping back and forth between pages to work on like a daily basis. So I open this is my hub. I have my monthly, and then I have my habit trackers. I have my dailies here, which I'm using the Dutch door technique. And then I have my November notes. I tried adding little doodles too, here and there. I don't know. I want to start doodling more in my journal, but it's time consuming, and I don't want this to just like lose its functionality more than anything, you know, because I do need something like this. This is my planner. This is how I organize everything. So I don't want to dedicate too much time to just the doodling, but I want it to be more functional than artsy, but I still want it to look nice. It's a never-ending dilemma, you know? So habit trackers for the month, I got read, code, meditate, hand lettering, language, November, morning lemon juice, and fact a day. Now, my hand lettering hasn't been that bad lately. Like, if you were up real close, real close, like it's kind of bad because, first of all, can we talk about the soft tip Tombow calligraphy pens. They're great, okay? They're fantastic, but they seep right through moleskin paper, like right through. See, right there, there's the V. Because I did try doing, I was like, yeah, I'll use a soft tip. And then bam, do you see that? Right through. And I was like, I caught it because I was like, wait, this is a little watery. Caught it before it did any real damage. But yes, I used the hard tip calligraphy pen for that. And for the November up here, but just a little FYI, Tombow calligraphy pens, kind of dangerous. Be careful with it. Also, still don't know how I feel about color in my cover pages. Like I do like how the color turned out, but it's, I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't match my art style. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know, but so yeah, those are my habit trackers. My dailies is how I have them set up. Just a week per page on the Dutch door. And see, the cool thing is, write down my dailies, which I usually keep it down to only 4 or 5 things a day, just because I don't want it to become overwhelming and I want to make sure I get them done. I'll explain that process when I explain my journaling process, but that's pretty important for me. So 4 to 5, and then bam, look, monthly, still visible, perfect. Bam, have my dailies. My November notes are just whatever I can't fit on my dailies, whatever needs to be done, whatever can't fit on my monthlies, random events, random things that need to be done, that can be done whenever. Yes, it's more like a brain dump than anything. Like I do have a brain dump journal, but I feel like you do need a place per month where you can just jot down quick notes, jot down anything you need. Now, we're moving on to this. This is my new, kind of my new monthly spread. Like I'm adding this to my stack because it's pretty important for me. My projects tab, you know? So my projects tab, I want to have like 2 or 3 projects per month where I break them down on what needs to be done without really a timeline. They just need to be done by the end of the month. And I have little check marks, you know, on everything that needs to be done to complete that project. So I go into what I want to do. I'll break it down exactly in what needs to be done. My bad, there's still pencil shavies here. And I messed that up. Look, it says journaling. I added the N, but it says journaling. But yes, so I feel like I'm a very goal-oriented person, but I feel like I haven't been reaching my goals as of late because I'm not breaking them down into more manageable achievements, more manageable goals. You know, my things are too big. So like this, I'm breaking it down into smaller, achievable tasks, things that need to be done. I work on them, check it off, still have the satisfaction of checking off what I know what to do, but don't become overwhelmed with like these big projects. So the 2 projects that I have for this month that I do want to finish up, I have been working on, but I want to finish up for you guys, is the history of journaling. I'm working on a kind of infographic type video, an explainer video on the history of journaling, and then the game of Buju's, which was the game that I was working back on in September, which is still like tweaking a couple rules, a couple things. I want to have that all completely solid for you guys in a blog post and in a video, and then upload that so for you guys to use, for us to start using it as a community. So I'm really excited about that. Yes, there's a lot of orange everywhere. I get that. I got a pumpkin because I didn't know what else to draw. It's like very out of place. I should like centered it here, should have made it bigger, whatever. My financial statement, very important. I am god awful with money. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm pretty bad. So I have a friend who taught me kind of how to use this financial statement. It's been working great for her. So she explained it to me. I think it's fantastic. Been using it. This is my tweet. Check out my tweet. I use this to color it, which is fantastic. It's the Faber-Castell, the dark chrome yellow. They're like the hand lettering pens, but they're fantastic. Faber-Castell, just know I love them. I love them. They're my favorite pens. I literally use them for everything. Financial statement, important. Fitness, running 20 times a month. That was one of my initial goals, so I'm tracking that here. Got my pace, my distance, my fastest mile, then push-ups, sit-ups. I'm weak as a plum right now. I don't even know what that means. I just feel like plums are weak. Who knows? Maybe they're not weak. But I'm really trying to work more on myself. I always have the fitness spread like on my stack every month. I feel like I don't utilize it enough, so I'm really dedicated to it this month. I've been going every day to finish up October, and I really plan on continuing that in November. Now this is something kind of new. I didn't even bother decorating it too much, but it's like a time map. I want to see where I'm spending most of my time. I want to see where I'm spending my time. Like if I'm spending it wisely, what I'm doing with my time. Now, this isn't the best way to do it. I know it's not. I'm still trying to think of the best way to do it. But so on the first, I still have to even like write down here, it says hours. This is the day of the month. So already one of the problems that I see with this system is the fact that if I do something on November 1st for the same amount of time, I'm already overlapping dots. Not good. So I do need to find a better system, but eventually, it'd cross all over, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'd average the hours out per week or total it at the end of the month. But I think it's really important for me to see what I'm spending my time on, what I'm doing. I just need to find a better system. This is kind of like a trial run. I'm using this also in combination with an app. So I use the app, and then I come at the end of the day and I write it down in this journal, sort of to visualize it in a better way. For the things that I have in here, I have my language that I'm trying to learn, hand lettering, journaling, how much time I spend journaling, video games, video editing, coding, my blog that I'm working on for you guys, and playing guitar. So time map, I am trying to find a good system. Haven't found it yet, but I am definitely excited to find something out for you guys so you guys can check it out. So for my last two pages of my monthly stack, I've got my 1 sentence a day journal, and I've got my doodling page where I told you guys I wanted to doodle more in my journal, so I have a page dedicated to that. 1 little doodle a day, so not too difficult. I still have yet to complete a full month of doodling every day, but I feel it this month. I feel it. Now, 1 sentence a day journal. I think it's really important. I do have my own journal that I work on all the time, like my own personal journal. But this really helps me kind of summarize the day, helps me jog my memory, so that when I go back to that journal, I look back to this and I'm like, okay, that's what's important happened that day, and kind of jogs my memory, and then I write about it in my actual journal. This is really cool to look back on. This is really cool if you don't really have time to keep a diary or keep a journal, personal journal. Very much recommended. Kind of helps you be grateful maybe for something. I wouldn't call it a gratitude journal, but necessarily maybe kind of finding out what was important for you in that day. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am trying to switch it up more by including more doodles in my next spreads in my next month, but I think this is super functional. It's been working for me. I really think it's going to work for me more this month. For the people who came back from my other YouTube channel, thank you guys so much for looking at the video. If you're new to my channel, my name is ThatJournalingGuy. Go check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. And please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you want me to do with next month's theme. And yeah, well, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Bye. Why? You know what? I don't even know why I leave these videos like that, because I leave my other videos like that too. I should stop. Maybe that's like a thing. I should stop. Bye.